Hey everyone, I'm Mine, and this is set number 76831, Zurg Battle from the LEGO Disney Pixar Lightyear theme. This set contains 261 pieces, 2 minifigures, and 1 cat, and will retail for $29.99 in the US. This set does not come out until April 24th, 2022, but it was sent to me early by the LEGO Group through the LEGO Ambassador Network, but all opinions expressed in this video are my own. So here is Zurg, the main build of this set, and while this guy is really cool from a technical aspect of how he's built, he really is just like a glorified Marvel mech. And what I mean by that is, if you guys have collected any of the $10 LEGO Marvel mechs, this guy uses pretty much the same building systems. The way the joints and the legs and the feet are done is very similar to the things you would see in Marvel mechs. Obviously this guy is a little bit bigger, and the torso is definitely done differently because it doesn't fit a figure or anything, but at the end of the day, it's pretty much the same thing. Regardless, starting at the legs and feet, here they are. You can see there's a few stickers at the fronts of the feet, lots of different plates and whatnot to add some texture. There's a stickered part at the shin, and the feet themselves have a pretty good forward and back range of motion, but not very much side to side. Though there is a little bit, especially inward, you just can't really go outward with them. Coming up a little bit, this mech does have knees, which is really cool in theory, but in practice it does get a little annoying. If you just want to pose this guy on a shelf, the knees are great because you can get him in like dynamic poses like this, where it looks like he is actually alive and moving. But if you want to use him more for play instead, he does tend to fall back quite a lot. Like you push him the slightest bit, suddenly he topples over. And that's because there's a huge range of motion on the knees, but there's no locking mechanism for them. So if the heavy part of Zurg gets backwards, then the entire knees collapse. So that can get a bit annoying. Personally, I do still think this is better than no knees at all, but it is something to be aware of if you are buying this set. The tops of the legs are just a ball joint, so obviously you can move them forward and back, move them out. Pretty detailed design going around the waist. I love all like the little bar pieces coming down. You also have this printed piece right here. I'm not sure exactly what that is, probably a significant part of the movie. However, of course, because the movie's not out yet, I can't say exactly what that is, but that part is removable. But yeah, you can see that's an only printed part and it attaches on with a little clip. You can see moving up a little further, there's a ton of stickers on Zurg's chest, and around his back, more stickers to add detail. I don't mind the stickers, but they definitely do use a lot of them in this set. I kind of wish they found a better way to add that detail, but it's whatever. It is still cool to get them, I guess. Coming to Zurg's arms, I like how they have this angle piece right here to sort of make them look attached to the body when he's standing up straight. But of course, you can still move that out and rotate the arm 360 degrees. Quite a big range of motion there. Same thing with the elbow, it's attached on a ball joint, so pretty much everything you'd expect it to do, it can do. And then the hand at the very end is also on a ball joint, and you have 4 individual posable fingers, which I actually think look really cool. Got the thumb at the very bottom too, which can be hinged in, so you can make a fist like this, or have him point like a finger out if you want to imagine him like shooting a blast from his hand, and all that is pretty much the same on the other side. Coming to the head, we have an all-new molded head for Zurg, which is great. That's just connected on with the Technic pin, and then there's like a little bit of hollowness in his neck area, which I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's just to allow room for Zurg's head to spin, but there definitely did not need to be that much, so it does look a little strange from the top. However, most of the time you will not notice that. But that's about it for Zurg, so now let's move on to the side build and then the minifigures. Here is the one and only side build in this set, this little robot Eric. And this guy is really cute. Something interesting about him is he's built upside down. You can see there's actually studs at the bottom of him, which is a little bit weird. It's going to make him like difficult to integrate into like base plates and whatnot. But I don't think that's a big deal and is a fun building technique. But most of this guy's detail is added on with stickers and whatnot. And actually the coolest part about him I think is the eye. The way they're able to get the right in the middle there is that is a unicorn horn piece turned upside down on the inside there. You can see it a little bit out the back. And I think that's super cool. I absolutely love that. But yeah, pretty much the only movable part of him is this little arm right here. You can attach something on the hand if you want. And then he has a stickered piece around the side of his head. Yeah, he's a cute little robot. I like him. Oh, and I guess this would fall into the side build section, but you also get a fuel cell in this set. This also comes in Buzz's spaceship this wave, and it's got an all-new printed part with this like crystal design on it, and that's printed on 2 sides. I guess this is the thing they're like fighting over in the movie, but of course we won't know that until the movie officially comes out. But yeah, really cool printed part, nice little build. I appreciate getting it here. So here are the 2 full minifigures in this set. We have Buzz and Izzy, and these figures are mostly identical with a few key differences. Same general outfit, but obviously Buzz has his face while Izzy has her face. They have the same upper armor piece. You can see Buzz also has a backpack like jetpack right now, but that could be put onto either one of them. You just only get one of them in this set, and I have no Buzz right now. But then the armor piece is the same, the torso print's the same, and the leg print's the same. The only major difference other than the head is on the arm. You can see they both have the same like logo at the top of their arm printing, but at the end of Buzz's, he's got like a little cannon, and I believe that's supposed to be the cannon shooting this laser blast out. Speaking of which, you have this red laser blast piece that he comes with as an accessory. That's just an antenna piece in trans red, but it works pretty well for that. Removing that though, you can see his other accessory as well as the printing on his other arm. He just has a little blaster right here, while Izzy comes with the stud shooter. The actual design of the rest of their outfits is pretty good. It's similar to the classic like Buzz Lightyear design from Toy Story, though the purple this time around is a little bit lighter, and the entire spacesuit's designed to look a little more realistic. I do like this upper armor piece, I think it looks pretty good. And as I mentioned a few moments ago, there is this jetpack attachment around the back. You can see it's printed, it's got like a little battery gauge, and lots of dark red and gray and whatnot used, and that just clips on the back. so you can very easily move it from Buzz to Izzy, or the other way around, and if you get multiples of this set, you can very easily give both of them the jetpack. It would have been cool if it actually came with 2, but I don't know, maybe this is accurate to the movie. Obviously the movie has not come out yet, so maybe they do only have 1 jetpack to share between the 2 of them. Something else cool is they both also come with alternate heads. And I think both their face prints are great for these characters, but also will work super well for customs. Buzz just has a sort of neutral face with a slight smirk, and then he's got the sleepyhead hairpiece in dark brown. That's not a new color for that hair, but it's a fairly uncommon one. So it's very cool to get that, and it's personally my first time getting that piece in that color. And then Izzy, her hairpiece has been around in like LEGO City for a few years, but it's still a fairly good one to get. But that face print I absolutely love, with like the confident smirk and everything. That one's a super useful one to get. And I believe it is all new for her. And then here is their alternate faces. You can see Buzz has a much more animated smile. This is very similar to the face he had in the actual Toy Story movies. And then Izzy has a smile as well, and I think that one looks really nice. Buzz's is not that useful for customs, but Izzy's I think still is. Yeah, really good overall. Very happy to get alternate heads for these guys, and both of them are fantastic. And then finally, here's how the spacesuit looks with armor removed. I'm only taking it off of Buzz because it's exactly the same between the 2 of them, and I think it definitely looks a bit weird with the armor removed. It looks a lot better with the armor on. And there it is from the other side. Again, not the best without the armor, but you're meant to keep the armor on, so I think that's fine. 2 very solid figures overall. I'm very satisfied with these. And while not a minifigure, the only other character in this set is Socks the cat. And as a cat piece, I really love this one. Bright orange is such a cool new color for it. And this does just look like an orange cat, which I'm happy to get. However, in terms of representing the character from the movie's not out yet, but Socks does appear in the trailers. And from what I've seen in the trailers, this does not represent Socks at all. Socks is this robot cat who's like really round and has these huge eyes. This just looks like a normal cat. In my opinion, if they wanted to make it accurate, they should have used the LEGO Friends cat mold. I think that actually would have worked really well. However, personally, I prefer this because I don't care about accuracy. I just want a cool cat, and this is a cool cat. But if you want to get this like as a representation of the movie, yeah, this is not the best. Still though, really cool cat piece. Absolutely love him. So, what are my overall thoughts on this set? I'm fairly happy with this set. Obviously, it's cool to get Zurg, iconic character from Toy Story, and I'm sure he's going to be a major part of the Lightyear movie. However, as I said at the beginning of this video, this is just a glorified Marvel mech. So the issues that are present with Marvel mechs are here too. Lots of posability options, however very limited stability. There's also so many stickers in this set. There's way too many stickers for a $30 set. The set is also a little bit small for $30, however that's kind of made up for by the fact that the minifigures in the set are really, really detailed. Buzz and Izzy both have arm printing, and like all new molded parts and whatnot. So while that doesn't completely justify the price in my opinion, it definitely helps improve it. So do I think you need this set? No, probably not. Obviously if you want Zurg, this is the only way to get him. And it is a fairly solid set overall. There's just nothing mind-blowing going on from a design perspective here. All that being said, it is only $30, so if you're a fan of Toy Story or Lightyear, yeah, I'd say pick it up, why not? But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please press like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do LEGO videos like this almost every day, so if you subscribe, be the first to see them. And go check out my earlier review of Buzz Lightyear's spaceship if you haven't yet. But as for this video, I think it's about going to do it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.